Hey YouTube, MrRampro here, and we've got the Salt 1. This is definitely a sweet knife. I got the full serrated version because I've heard that this H1 steel is kind of hard to keep an edge on. So I'm hoping that with the serrated edge, it'll kind of aid in the edge retention and just, keeping it a little longer so if I don't have to mess with sharpening it too much. This one here rides in the boat, and that's it. With that H1 steel being rust proof, you don't have to deal with it that much. And I'm totally digging the fact that I don't have to worry about it being in my glove box and rotting apart, so that's pretty sweet. I'm going to throw out, this is an older Delica. I showed it in a couple other videos, I believe, with the G2 stainless on it. But just for size comparison, this Delica and the Salt 1 are pretty much right there neck and neck. As far as I know, this is kind of an older body style, so to speak, on the handle, and that's kind of what you're getting with no liners, unlike your Delica 4, and that H1 steel throughout, so pins and everything like that. So the bottom's your G2, the top's your Delica 4, and I'll just show that while I chit chat a little bit. But you can see the size comparison there, pretty good. The Spidey hole's a little bit bigger on the Salt 1, which is pretty sweet. And if you notice to the rear of the knife, you'll see a little flotation device right there, hooked to it with a chain. I thought that might help it float, and I haven't dropped it in the water yet, until right before making this video. So I ran outside and threw it in the pool to see what would happen, and it sunk. So that sucked. So don't think one of those little keychain things is enough to keep this knife afloat, because it's not going to happen. But I figured I'd try it, and the fact that it failed miserably, I'll let you guys know. I will probably leave it on there just so it's bright and shiny and I notice it. And as far as a full-on review, I'll go ahead and give you a cut and length. I know I just gave you a size comparison with the Delica. You're looking a little over, almost, 2 3/4. Pretty good size blade. Full serrated edge for cutting through any kind of rope or anything like that on a boat. Obviously marine, geared towards the marine habits, the life out on the ocean kind of thing. Jobs and chores, that kind of stuff. The pocket clip is reversible, left to right hand, tip up only though. You do have pin construction, and honestly, this is pin construction is pretty tight. You can, if I oil it up and get it nice and smooth, kind of throw a little wrist action there, I can flick it open. But the fact that it's tight doesn't bother me. I know over time using it, it'll kind of wear in a little bit. I've seen some guys get in there and kind of pry on this blade and kind of work it a little looser, just so it flips open easier. But obviously, you're going to lose some of your lock up and get side to side play with that. But this one here, no up or down or side to side, which is great for a pin construction knife. And the same thing in this old one. So that's pretty cool. Now that's pretty sweet if you can rock a knife that long and not get any blade play. Not even have a screw to tighten it up, as it gets worn in and broke in and all that kind of stuff. You do have pretty good ergonomics. Your handle grip is a little bit different. It's not the forward and aft grip, that like multi-directional stuff that they're putting on the newer ones. This is, I want to say, the Volcano. I'm probably wrong. You guys are gonna say something about it, but it's some kind of Spyderco grip, whatever. Pretty good overall. Liking the blade. Haven't noticed any rust. Have noticed a couple of stains, little small stuff. Nothing major really. Pull out my little ladybug here. I don't see anything on it. It's got that H1 also, and yeah, you can't even pick it up on camera really, so nothing enough to worry about. Jimping pretty good, really good actually, really aggressive on there, even compared to your Delica. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pocket clip is the older version, kind of nice and wide and thick. Help with some of that positive retention there with that fat bow down there. And I think that's about it, guys. Saiki City, Japan. That's the H1 steel. Anything changes, I know a couple of guys have torture tests and stuff like that on the blade, and trying to get stains and trying to get patinas and rust and all that stuff to form. But if I notice anything, I'll let you guys know. Nothing so far, and this one will be on the ocean, in the boat, on the lakes, on the rivers, so we'll see how it holds up there. Anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Have a good one.